Hi, I'm Harshita, and this is NIMI Talks, Voice of ITI, the podcast where we talk all about skill development and vocational education. Today, we have with us an expert who has played a key role in the Skill India mission and is shaping the future of thousands of students across the country. I'm excited to welcome Dr. M. Jayaprakasan sir, ISDS officer and Regional Director of RDST Tamil Nadu and NSTI Chennai. Hi, welcome sir.
Very good morning.
Morning, sir.
I personally thank for National Instruction Media NIMI, who play the key role in providing the instructional material for ITIs, question bank, wall chart, and this makes a standardization of curriculum across the country. So thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you. We are grateful, sir, you were able to make it for a podcast. So in this episode, we're going to see all about your experience, your journey, and your vision in the skill development stream, sir. So starting off, even today, many students and parents don't understand the value and benefits given by the ITI ecosystem. How do you think we can change that mindset, sir?
Thank you. This one of probably the main point of discussion today. Always the parents wants their kids to be a secure and respectable job. If you see the entire ecosystem, skilling and knowledge, there are two different components. Even the Government of India, Ministry of Skill Development and Ministry of Education, there is two different verticals. Skilling means mainly for the blue-collar workforce. Knowledge means for higher education. But today's scenario is not like that. We should have a competency. The industry is looking for the competency, skill plus knowledge.
Yes.
But parents' angle was entirely different, especially in Tamil Nadu, or the ecosystem changes from UP. UP nearly 2.75 lakh students are entering into the vocational system. Whereas Tamil Nadu only 30 to 40,000 students only entering into the Tamil Nadu ecosystem. Engineering colleges are higher than the ITI. Arts and around 470 engineering colleges are there, whereas we have ITI 412. Government ITI only 120. In Maharashtra, government ITI is 400. Oh. And Tamil Nadu, arts and science colleges around 930. Engineering around 1.9 lakh students are entering. Arts and science around 3.5 lakhs, whereas ITI 35,000 and Polytechnic around 56,000. Tamil Nadu angle, if you see, parents prefers medical, then engineering, then degree, rather than vocational, because the perception. Every parents ask whether my son will get a good job. Nobody asks whether the campus has a good building or modern machineries. They are concerned about the future of their kids. The real issue is, it is not that ITI do not offer opportunity. The real issue is, many parents are not aware of how much the world of work is changed. 20, 30 years before, the industry mainly recruits manpower from conventional trade. Today, the industries are going for highly skilled professionals who can work with automation, robotics, CNC machines, electrical vehicles, even renewable energy systems, and artificial intelligence enabled manufacturing. Today, a skilled technician is not simply using a screwdriver or a spanner. It is operating sophisticated machines worth several crores of rupees. He is maintaining automated production lines. He is programming industrial robots. He is troubleshooting smart manufacturing. So that is a completely different world. In fact, I often tell the students that if an engineer designs a car, it is the skilled technician who manufactures it, who assembles it, and service it, and totally keeps it running safely on the road. Both are equal importance. one cannot succeed without other. So engineer or technician both has to travel. So we cannot produce engineer alone or we cannot produce technician alone. It has to be combined. So the problem that we celebrate engineer, but we are not much giving importance, or we are not celebrating the skilled technician behind the scene who is successful for the real industry productivity. We need to change that mindset. I strongly believe we should not start we should start the career awareness of the much earlier in the school itself. For example, 9th standard, 10th standard itself. In Australia and all, they are creating that type of awareness. They are giving equal importance for vocational education as well as academic. In fact, vocational education after 10th standard or something, they are having a 4-year degree program or 6-year with internship. But whereas academic, they are not giving internship. And salary is higher in there because we need the human. Even if you have a Mercedes-Benz car, if you are not having the experienced driver, the safety of the car is not. So the industry is not recognized just having a modern equipment or manufacturing things. The skilled expert is required. That's what we are producing in the ITI. So we have to give the awareness and also how what the future of these courses, how the industry is changing, what is the needs of today. Another important step is sharing our success stories. How ITA, ex-ITA students are performing, how apprenticeships are going on, how other countries are expecting, and also ITA, the salary level has to be increased because mostly the engineers are getting higher salary rather than the ITA. So the parents always believe ITA is a lower level. Those are only for unemployed, those are not able to study.
Correct.
But today, the India's entire growth of the 75, 8 years growth is the foundation of ITA only. So, one successful story can motivate the entire village. One successful apprenticeship can inspire thousands of students. We also need strong industry participation. When industry themselves come to the campus and recruit students, the public confidence automatically increase. Most of the engineering college in Tamil Nadu, their business is on this model only. So all the multinational companies are coming for recruitment.
Correct.
So the parents is, when my son enters his college, whether he will get placement. That confidence level we have to create, then this. But Tamil Nadu, in ITA system, they're doing an excellent job. One is, for ITA, to encourage ITA, they are giving 1,850 rupees stipend per candidate. They are providing cycle, uniform. Even if you stay in hostel, free food and accommodation. This much facilities Tamil Nadu is produced. Previously, they given laptop also. So even then, awareness is very much lagging. Government ITA, 90% admission is going on. Private ITIs, but students, the industry wants more ITA and a diploma. Now, mostly people from other states are coming into the manufacturing industries for Tamil Nadu. We have to choose it, the opportunity it creates. So, in the coming decades, skill became one of the biggest competitive advantage for everyone. We cannot avoid skill. Skill, now we have to say competency. Skill plus knowledge together with attitude is called competency. So the situation will change surely.
Okay, very well said, sir. Sir, like we were just discussing, many families still prefer the conventional degree pathways. They are ready to invest how much ever it takes for degree to pursue degree. So how can we position vocational education as an equally important stream, sir?
Yes, I already told you the same scenario. Because they are not understanding the importance of skilling. Parents always think about job opportunity only and social respect also for their kids, secure job. But we cannot view as a competence between vocational or the academic degree. In fact, every successful economy has both. Sometimes we unnecessarily create a comparison. A degree gives academic knowledge. Vocational education develops practical experience, skill. Industry needs professionals with both. That's what I told competency, the word. Skill plus knowledge.
Correct.
In Tamil Nadu, we introduced a scheme called Non-Mudalvan, where as higher education, 4.5 lakhs are available, whereas the blue collar, like a diploma degree, together 80,000. Many people are not getting the job.
Correct.
So we added every semester one skill course as mandatory and driven by the industry. And the scheme is enabled pre-placement rather than placement. That's what the things. So we added skill. So now knowledge plus skill enabled them for placement. So ITA system is a parallelly we have to together vocational education plus academic education. Together we have to build. One of the simple example I will tell you. Suppose a hospital has an excellent surgeon. Can the hospital can function without skilled operational theatre or a technician?
No.
So similarly, airport can function without aircraft maintenance engineer.
Definitely not.
So we are talking about degree,
Correct.
but then parallelly we require. So can a semiconductor factory can function without a precision technician? Can a modern automobile plant run without a skill setup, maintenance engineers or technicians? So answer is obviously no. So every profession has its own importance. Unfortunately, somewhere over the year, the society begin measuring the success only through degrees. But industry does not recognize or recruit only degrees. Industry recruits competency. Today, many companies conduct their own technical test before recruitment. They are looking for people who can able to solve problems, work safety, and learn quickly, adapt to new technology. That is where exactly vocational education have a major strength.
Yeah.
ITA students spend significant time or a significant portion of the training in practical skills. They do not simply study machines. They operate machines. They don't merely read manuals.
Okay.
They troubleshoot the real systems. That practical confidence became a tremendous advantage during employment. Another misconception is that ITA is the end of education. Once if a degree means you can go for postgraduate, MPhil, PhD. But ITA means your career is end. No. After ITA, you can go diploma. Even while studying a 2-year ITA program, we have provided a vertical pathway through NIOS by writing an additional one English exam. They can give you +2 certificate also. So after ITA, with a 2 years of ITA course, they can get a +2 equivalent. They can go for other art degree program also. Nothing stops them. Or most of the polytechnics, after completion of ITA, there is a lateral entry called the second year admission. So ITA is a foundation. There is a progressive path. Now Government of India under National Council for Vocational Education Training, we classify the education as NSQF, National Skill Qualification Framework. To remove the parity between the academic and the vocational system, this scaling will enable NSQF levels. The NSQF level scaled to 8 levels. 5th and 6th will be, 6th and 7th will be NSQF level 1.
Okay.
8th and 9th will be NSQF level 2, and 10th will be NSQF level 3, and +2 will be 4, and diploma will be 5,
Okay.
4.5, degree will be 6. Like that, there is a classification up to PhD. So hereafter in future recruitment, are we having NSQF level 4.5 or 5? That skill, again we are telling that hard skill. That is called a skill means it's like a muscle power, knowledge is called a brain power. It's not like that. Skill maybe even learning music is a singing is a skill, playing is a skill,
Yes.
and even fighting also is another type of skill.
Yeah,
So the skill is a different type. So we want to make the academic and vocational equivalence by skilling. Now my +2 study, my ITA with the 2 years also same academic level 4.
Yeah.
So +2 is equivalent to 2 years ITA program. So we are trying to bridge the gap between the academic and vocational. So even they can pursue the engineering also through lateral entry, whichever the opportunity. The learning journey never stops after ITI. It will continue. So I always tell to the students, a degree may help you to enter an interview, but your skill determines how far you can grow inside the organization.
Perfectly said. Yeah,
Right?
that is true.
So therefore, I believe the future does not belong to degree holders alone. It belongs to the people who can contribute knowledge with skill,
Correct.
and technology with practical competency, and learning with adaptability. That is what the future workforce of India needs.
Wonderful. Perfect, sir. So, like you've said, you've explained it so clearly how even skill plays a key role, along with education as well. That is very neatly put, sir. So, talking about employers, they expect far more than technical skills like communication or confidence and workplace readiness. How is ITI preparing the students for that, sir?
This is wonderful. This is what ITA differs from other, we can say, other type of studies. Arts and science and all, I told, is knowledge based. But ITA is a holistic education. Holistic means what? One is communication, then digital skills, the employability skills, and technical skills. Industry wants all this. It's a core part.
Yeah.
In Tamil Nadu, under non-Mudalvan, we done the same. First semester communication skills, second semester digital skills, third semester employability skills, fourth semester domain skills. Because industry wants 4 type of C's: collaboration, communication, creativity, and also team building and all problem solving. So today employer expects much more. They expect communication skills. Now in NSTI, last 3 months, apart from our domain skill and all, I arrange a special English storytelling.
Oh, okay.
Again, the communication skill plays a major role in employment. Because students should be able to understand what question it is,
Correct.
then how to express themselves. If you know everything, when you are not able to express it, then how?
What's the point?
That's what National Skill Training Institute plays a critical role and key role. We are training the instructor, those having ITA qualification, how to teach. That's a trainer's training we are doing. We have 33 NSTIs that plays a trainer's training, teaching methodology, teaching how to express it, how to play the things, how to build the future India. One. In the ITA level, we provide the employability skills, digital literacy is part of the curriculum itself. Right. Now in the 3 months we are given communication skills. Now around most of the industry, like top industry like Honda, then TVS Electronics, Foxconn, Procter and Gamble, Lumax, and major industries, they came for a recruitment. One surprise news was the 95% of the people are from North India. Our NSTA, the instructor trainers. They're from Jharkhand and Bihar, UP. They are good in Hindi, but they cannot speak Tamil or English. Now this 3 to 4 months training made them confidence. Again, language is another type of skill. The grammar doesn't matter there. Only vocabulary is sufficient. For example, my mother is my native place. She has not gone for school also. But the adjacent, there is a Muslims are there is Telugu people. So she can fight in Telugu and Muslim also. She cannot write a single script. Again, we are confusing with the communication skills. That means we know grammar, we know how to write. Reading, writing is different. Communication is different. Further grammar is not required. Only vocabulary and how to matters. That's what we try to make here. But whenever I face the problem is English means we start with the grammars. No need. Hindi, many people talk, but they not read, they cannot write. Like that only we have to make communication also one of the major things. So the communication is one of the things. Second thing, problem solving. How you approach the things. Then the behavioral That is also most important.
Yeah, definitely.
Then digital literacy, how to use the latest technologies. Now the chat GPT and all makes the life simpler and many things can be done faster. If you have Excel, you want to analyze the data, you no need to know the pivot table or VLOOKUP or HLOOKUP. Now chat GPT, if we say, I want summary of this, it can do that. We want productivity faster than time management, positive attitude. In shortly, these are the workplace readiness, we can say. The word workplace readiness. That's what we are offering in the ITI. We call it as employability skills. All together, it's called employability. So, employability skill is a combination of technical skill plus life skills. Okay. One without each other is incomplete. During my interaction with the industries across the country, one message remained consistent. Company say, we want the people have competency, that is skill, knowledge and attitude. So they want employability skill plus domain skills. Both together makes a professional. What industry expects? We can teach a person with new machine in a few weeks or months, but attitude, discipline and willingness to learn will take much longer to develop. So therefore, today ITIs are increasingly focusing on holistic development. That is, students participate in presentation, group discussion, and the industry interaction, mock interview we are conducting, and the personality development sessions, how to wear the dress code, how to present it, how to maintain the discipline. Digital learning platforms also we are providing, a safety practice, and we frequently do industry visit. Now all our curriculum in the ITI, instead of only a classroom or lab in the institute, we added a OJT, on-job training. So a 1 year program, 1 or 3 months, they can go for the industry itself. They can learn now itself how the industry is practically working.
Correct.
So that exposure. Otherwise, without seeing the industry, how the people can be industry ready? So that part we are including the IT. So one of my initiatives, the non-modern, I already told, we added the integrated, the communication skills, the employability skills and digital skills along with the technical training. Students become much more confident. See, this 2 year or 1 year IT program, we cannot make expert or master. We can make feel confident. Correct. It is like a driving school. 1 week driving school will enable you to feel confident. How to handle the steering or gear, how to change the gear, how to handle the brake, but it doesn't provide experience. We have to continuous practice only, we learn. That's what one is ITI. Another 1 year we are giving the opportunity as this pilot is experience called apprenticeship opportunity. Apprenticeship is not just an additional 1 year. It is a foundation for experience. So its apprenticeship is your first year as a professional. So you can work in the industry. So during apprenticeship, students understand punctuality, teamwork, production targets, quality standards, and workplace culture. These are the things cannot be fully learned inside the classroom. Definitely. So the ITS system is such a wonderful system. Not only your platform, plus your OJT, plus 1 year pre-training. This 1 year is not an additional waste of 1 year. 1 year is a pre-production, otherwise you can say. This is a holistic things. Another aspects we always emphasize is continuous learning. It is now doctor, 10, 20 years before he learned. Now, if he is not continuing updating their skill, she cannot perform the operation. Today, the technology changed like that.
Definitely.
One other thing I always observe, 50 years before, we have seen the watch, how big it is, now how it is. And 50 years before, how is a car, now today, how the car was. 50 years before, how the hospital, today, hospital is like a 5-star hotel. But our classroom never changed. 50 students, 1 teacher. It is changed. But every student have individual talent. But we are not focusing that if they are putting as a dumping as a common. Now the technology we have to use like AI, personalized learning, what individual requires. There only we come to the solution also, how to build lifelong learning. So learning has become a lifelong practice nowadays. The students who remain curious, because each one will not have a same, they want to learn more. Who keep learning new technology and adapt quickly will always remain employable.
Yeah.
In NSTI, we provide a short-term skilling for lifelong learning.
Oh.
We always say for people already working in the industries to continuously update the skills. We are offering a short-term modular training, and also the pressures, those are not having the industry exposure. We are that also. So we will say a slogan: acquire skills, get employed.
Okay.
Update skills, stay employed.
Wonderful.
Right. So confidence comes from knowing, yes, I have the skill to solve the problem. This confidence has to, and another confidence exactly what vocational learning aims to build. I have personally seen the digital learning as transformed vocational education. During my tenure in the Director General of Training, I was working as a Director IT and a Director Exam. I have an opportunity to develop a learning platform called Bharat Skills.
Oh, yeah.
Bharat Skills is a largest digital learning platform for ITA students, ITA trainees and trainers. Most of the platform, the content will be from somewhere they will capture and put it. DGT made their own content, especially through our National Instructional Media Institute, NIMI, which was initially based on the German technology. We have a standardized delivery. That is what practicals, what theory. Even the practicals, we have clearly mentioned each practical, what is the learning outcome. For that, what relevant theory you required, what professionally we can do. So each and have the complete books on practicals, theory, workshop calculations, and employability skills are readily available. Not only, NIMI has done one of the wonderful things is, again, language should not be barrier. They translate the books into 13 different languages.
Yeah.
Like Odisha, Odia, Gujarati, Bengali, Tamil, Malayalam, even Assami also, we made the books. So the language for the trainees, language should not be a barrier. Second thing, standardized curriculum. And now what is the main problem in our ITA system or any education system? Syllabus is common. And assessment is common. Certification is common. Can you feel that skill is equal everywhere? People from Jammu Kashmir, people from even from Kanyakumari, same subject, same skill set you will have.
It will be different.
It all depends upon the faculty who teaches. The faculty knows more, he can deliver better. Otherwise, the students may not learn.
True.
So we don't want it should be depend on human. We want to depend on system. That's what the Bharat skill plays a major role. Today, in the last 5 years, around 4.7 crore people accessed Bharat skills.
Wow.
And more than 79 lakhs of unique IPs. And people from other countries, more than 40 to 45 countries, they used Bharat skill. That's what Bharat skill has got National E-Governance Award in 2022 from Government of India for providing excellence in citizen-centric delivery. So we created a digital infrastructure for ITA, free of cost. There is no login. It can be accessible. That way, we hats up to NIMI for providing this wonderful content, because NIMI is a backbone for Bharat skills.
Yeah.
So this enables lifelong learning. It is not only for ITA, even people of engineering, even people in the housewife also, even people preparing for interview. Most importantly, we provide there is a 10 years question bank on the portal itself with key answers. Even as a directorate exam, we enabled 80% of the questions from Bharat skill will come on as exam also. Our idea is a student, for a one question, we have 4 different type of answer. So if we read 500 questions, so you can have 2,000 answers is knows. Okay. That is sufficient per year.
Yeah.
2,000 answer is more than sufficient, which is right answer, which is wrong answer. That is a real skill. So that has been enabled through the Bharat skill, which continuously everybody is accessing the things. NIMI is continuously developing more and more course. This has got a platform for now instructor training and apprenticeship training also. NIMI is making the that content for apprenticeship as well as instructor training. Slowly is progressing. This platform enables a lifelong learning, digital learning.
Wonderful. There is so much hard work and so much work is going into making vocational education accessible for students across the nation, clearly with what you've said, sir. That is...
Thank you.
Sir, more women are joining vocational education nowadays, sir. So what changes have you observed and how can we encourage more women to join upskill courses like this, sir?
Yes, this is one of the wonderful question also, and it's a very encouraging situation also. Few years or 10 years, 30 years before, the women's participation is only on soft areas like teachers or some other type of very light type of things. Today, the situation is completely changed. Even aircraft pilot also a woman only.
Yeah.
So even space also they are going. So the women are in ITA system itself is changed completely. I have seen young women excelling in welding, CNC machining, fitter, electronics, automation, information technology, renewable energy, and many very advanced tech. Even many students in the India skills, the women are won the medals in welding and fitting also, even as toppers also like that. So what happened and why it has happened? Because industry has changed. Technology changed. The workplace also changed. Now many industry requires precision, analytical thinking, digital skills, and problem solving ability. Women are performing exceptionally well in these areas. During my visit to the industries, I often seen women operating advanced manufacturing equipments with remarkable precision. In several sectors, employers themselves tell us that women bring exceptional quality and discipline and consistency to the workplace. That is a positive development in Tamil Nadu. Nearly 49% to 54% of the employees are mainly in the private industry, manufacturing. This is a woman.
Okay.
So it is a very encouraging everywhere. But I believe still we have to do a lot of things. The first challenge is awareness. Many families still think certain trades are only for boys. We need to change that perception. Second challenge is exposure. When girls visit modern industries and see women engineer, technician, supervisors, they are working confidently. They begin to visualize themselves in these roles. Role models are extremely important. Third aspect is creating the supportive ecosystem. Now, safe campus, hostel facilities, transport, counseling, and industry support all encourage great participation. So I also believe that we should celebrate the success of women who have built outstanding careers through vocational education. Their stories can inspire thousands of young girls. Whenever I speak to the girl students, I tell them one simple thing. Do not choose a career based on a stereotype. Choose it based on your interest, your capability, and the opportunity it offers. The future belongs to talent, not gender. And India's growth story will become stronger even more women become part of our skilled workforce.
Yeah, true. Very well, sir. When you said that they should not choose a course as per not their stereotype, but what they want to do and their skills, that is perfectly positioned, sir. So talking about industries. They often expect that the education qualification must match the requirement. So what are we doing to strengthen the industry partnership, sir?
Very good. If you must ask one factor, identify one factor that has transformed the entire skilled ecosystem over the last decade, I would say it is an industry partnership.
Yeah.
It is for the industry, by the industry. Industry are the end users. So it should not be a supply driven. Come and go on, make skilling. If you want, you adopt or something. That's what we insist on. Pre-placement rather than placement. Again, the skill requirement vary from place to place. If you take Tamil Nadu, we talk AI will change everything. No. AI will change somewhere. In Coimbatore or Tamil Nadu, Chennai, the AI will do. If I go to Tirupur, textiles are. Thuthukudi, different. So sometimes a demand driven. So always we have to choose a demand driven rather than supply driven. So for that industry interaction, industry should not be partner. We should be co-owner. Education institution should run with industry collaboration. Industry should be part of the system. So the education under industry cannot function in an isolated system. Always we'll say academic industry gap. That we have to bridge. That I already we collapsed that part. We taken industry to be involved in the skilling.
Yeah.
In the last 3 years, I was CEO for the non-Mudal scheme in Tamil Nadu. Around 63 lakhs of skill certification has been given to the students.
Wow. Okay.
And 1.3 lakhs faculties. Around 4.7 lakh students has got pre-placement. And that's a change we try to make it. So in that, around 29.6 lakh students trained under CSR, corporate social responsibility, where industry will come to the college and deliver the skills. They will do assessment. They'll give global certification.
Okay.
So industry should work. Similarly, in our DGT ecosystem, we have the Flexi MOU, where industry can adopt their curriculum, a 1-year program or 2-year program. They have the option. Their curriculum, we will get recognized through NCVT. They can run the training program. We will sign an MOU. We will assess and give certification. So what industry want, let them decide. We should not dictate. That's what we are trying to make. One is another one, we have the DST, dual system of training, where in a 1-year program, 3 months they can spend in the industry, and 9 months they can be the institute. So most of the IT curriculum we are trying to make on the dual system of training, DST mode we are trying to make. Even the IT system, previously we have 1,600 hours. Now we revamped. I was one of the participated in this revamping process when I was in Delhi. 1,600 hours we reduced to 1,200 upskilling and 160 hours of OJT, on-job training in the industry, and 240 hours of short-term training. That can be in industry or somewhere they can learn. So that students, along with the domain basic skills, they have add-on supplementary skills plus industry. Without industry, we cannot do this. So I always say that industry should not come only for the day of campus recruitment. Industry must become active partners in education. Industry should participate from the first day of curriculum planning. They should tell us what skills are needed, what technology are emerging, what kind of workforce will be required for next 5 years from now. We have to focus on future skilling, not for today's. We have to prepare our youth for tomorrow's job. And that is the only way industry can remain relevant, or the institution can remain relevant. One of the best example I experienced through my journey in non-Mudalvan, instead of designing courses in the government office, We invited leading industries to design the curriculum, identify the technology, providing trainers, conduct assessment, even offer internship. For example, Google cybersecurity. I adopted as it is the part of the Anna University syllabus and other thing. They recognize that itself. Why I have to reinvent the wheel again? When Google has made a curriculum of cybersecurity, whether it's in Australia or a Singapore or my Guduvanjeri or Ramanathapuram, certification is same because Google is certifying it.
Correct.
So I want international standard. So we should not be confined to a state level. Our ITs, we want state level or India level. Our students should be international level. So international standard, what internationally India industry requires, that should be. So the industry we have to involve. And similarly, the result was remarkable when we do that. Similarly, AWS and Microsoft, Oracle, all are involved. They are doing skilling. They provide the LMS. They have done the assessment. And they given the certification, and the assessment mark will be reflected on the mark sheet of the candidate. They got credit also.
Perfect.
Now the SIAM platform is doing the same. When the engineering college or other students, 1-2 credits, they can do an online course in the government platform called SIAM. They can get credits. Similarly, our students to be allowed to do the course in the industry, that we have to give the credit in the system. So, another important initiative is apprenticeship. I always tell industries that apprenticeship is one of the best investment they can make. After completion of ITI or even diploma or degree means arts and science, or engineering. Even if you have studied 5th standard and above, you are not able to continue your education. But I have studied only 5th standard. I have only 8th standard. I have only 10th standard. Yes, or I have degree. We have the apprenticeship. We have 2 types of apprenticeship. One is called NAPS, National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme, operated by Ministry of Skill Development, where we are providing 25% of the stipend contribution from the Government of India to the industries. Other one is NATS, National Apprenticeship Training, operated by Ministry of Education. They focus mainly on engineering and diploma. All others, from 5th standard onwards up to degree, like a skill for all, we have the Ministry of Skill Development, apprenticeship for all. We have the stipend categories. Now the stipend recently increased also. A 10th standard student can get some 10,500 rupees. A degree can get around 13,000 rupees. And 5th standard also can get some 8,000 rupees. So a stipend is provided during their training. Apprenticeship is not a job. It is a pre-training or a pre-employment, we can say. Now we are trying to make ecosystem. Last week also we discussed Tamil Nadu. Industry should recruit at least 50% through apprenticeship. And so that 1 year period, the student trainees travel in the industry, they can observe and they can plan it. Because there will be always attrition rate will be 20 to 30% will be there. So these are preparing for next 1 year. So they can recruit. So we are trying to discuss state government also. Moreover, this experience enables him that day one, if he enter into any industry, he can be productive workforce. That's what the industry should adopt normally when go forward. I believe industry partnership should go beyond recruitment. Industry should adopt institutions, set up center of excellence under CSR. That's what we have another scheme I will tell you called PM Setu. Previously in Tamil Nadu also we have done that CSR collaboration. Government of India DGT. We have the CSR support with the IBM, Microsoft, Cisco, SAP. Around when I was in Delhi, around 17.6 lakh students were trained under this. Now it is reached around 24 lakhs of students through industry participation. How DGT is closely working with industry for providing future skilling. Now all our NSTIs also, ITS also, we are upgraded. And now in NSTI Chennai, we are offering the future skill course like artificial intelligence, production technical, artificial programming assistant, cyber security assistant, semiconductor technician, green hydrogen, industry IoT. 5 new courses we introduced. These courses will be run with the support of industry. Like artificial intelligence driven by Microsoft. Then cyber security will be driven by UO Solution Technology, one of the Singapore's largest cyber security company. Then industrial IoT will be run by Siemens. Then semiconductor technician, we are discussing the Rockwell and Cisco. So that industry will be co-owner.
Correct. Yeah.
What they want, they know it. So, and moreover, it is not the machinery equipment place, the expert of trainer who delivers the content. You should be a master trainer.
Yeah.
Not that 1 week training I will go. After 1 week driving, I became a driving instructor.
Correct.
It cannot be. Over a years of experience, only the skilling will be the experience. That type of industry experts are required to deliver the content. So, with the support, industry as a co-owner, we are preparing the youth to address the future job. We are future job readiness. The Ministry of Skill Development and DGT is preparing the youth. We have now 169 courses in the IT ecosystem, and more than 20-25 courses are future ready. And we are closely working with industries on Flexi MOU, DST, the apprenticeship training, and also short-term upskilling training. And through LMS also, like Microsoft and other global partners, we are offering skilling.
Wonderful. Very detailedly said, sir.